number 2 for the Sky. Welcoming earlier for at least a little bit of this game. Our starting lineup is presented by Nafisa Collier, and off we go. Minnesota's first game since that heartbreaking Game 5 WNBA Finals loss in an epic series against New York. Their defense, you can see it even in the preseason. It's tight. Good pass from Vandersloot to Cardoso to get the scoring rolling.
And that's what I want to see more of. This is last season you just didn't have the guards who were able to create off the pick and roll like that. But to get Kamilla Cardoso involved in pick and roll offense, that's going to bode well for the Sky this year.
Rare miscommunication there. Now Atkins again with a Vandersloot. If you haven't seen this 5 yet for the Sky, they're going to roll that. Alana Smith, the former Chicago Sky, got the deflection there. And now Heidemann back to Smith down low. Pretty pass and pretty finish for Smith.
That's why Alana Smith is sneaky good. She's listed at EIM about heights, Jason. But that's what she's able to do so well, is just get behind the back line of defenses. She's sneaky good.
She's definitely found her best fit in Minnesota. Sky fans loved her when she was here. Matched up against Cardoso down low. Friendly roll there for Cardoso, getting the bucket.
You really saw Kamilla jump hook over her left shoulder. I like this from Kamilla Cardoso.
Williams, the mid-range queen, couldn't knock it down. Atkins happened the other way. And Cardoso talked about that after the win over Brazil the other day, being utilized in different ways. The ball movement was evident in that game. It's evident again today. 4 players have touched the ball. Doesn't quite lead to a bucket. Back comes Courtney Williams. She and Heidemann both joined this Minnesota roster last season. Collier's first jumper off the mark. Nafisa Collier coming off a special season, to say the least, trying to carry that momentum into this year for the Lynx. Vandersloot looking for 3. Collier the board.
You talk about Nafisa Collier, as Alana Smith again gets behind the Sky defense for an easy bucket in transition. But Nafisa Collier, defensive player, and then she carries that over to her own league, the Unrivaled League, where she's MVP of that league as well.
Nurse in the corner, hit 3 triples on Friday against Brazil, couldn't knock it down there. Courtney Williams hit some big shots in WNBA Finals a season ago. So did Collier. Of course, several players out there from Minnesota right now that had career years. Collier 0 for 2 to begin. Atkins likes what she sees. Came up short. Angel Reese there to clean it up.
So many offensive rebounds came in transition off plays just like that. It's really hard to box someone out in transition.
She averaged 17 rebounds a game in the 2 games the Sky and the Lynx played against each other where she was healthy last year. The Sky clearly looking to run, clearly looking to put the 3s up. Reese had positioning. Yeah, Heidemann taps it away. Look at that last Angel Reese bucket.
It's 3 in transition, because you know that you have a great chance to get that offensive rebound.
Alana Smith seems to finish back most games with a bump and a bruise or 2. She goes down on the baseline there, got the steal. Limping back into the play as Collier couldn't hit the 3. Ariel Atkins, Angel Reese, Courtney Vandersloot, Kamilla Cardoso, Kia Nurse, the 5 on the floor for the Sky. Vandersloot on the pull-up, familiar with these rims.
She's familiar with these rims, but we're all familiar with her game, especially using the pick and roll. We've seen her hit Kamilla Cardoso as a roller, but she can also use that ball screen for herself.
Atkins with the steal, lead feed for Reese. Little clutch at the rim, couldn't finish around Courtney Williams, who got back. But Vandersloot right there to snatch it away. She does get around Williams. What a pass over to Reese, and a foul. Angel Reese has talked about already Courtney Vandersloot making her life a lot easier. Magellan. Lynx off to a slow start from the field. Carlton coming off a career season, shot 44% from 3 last year. Down to Collier, who does draw a foul.
Nafisa Collier takes advantage of the mismatch.
Collier averaged 20 points per game last year, 9 rebounds. University fee was so good. She and Angel Reese, as we mentioned, had some good battles last year.
I like that.
Playoff fee. long ways away, but Minnesota, their mindset is on avenging their WNBA Finals loss from last year. Vandersloot, late time, it was beautiful. Cardoso couldn't finish underneath. I can see you smiling, Jimmy. That's what is back in Chi-Town, the deceptiveness. And Collier able to finish through traffic.
Well, it's just such.
It was.
Camilla just leaves that a little bit higher, and that's 2 points.
Between her and Atkins, we could be dropping some dimes this year here to Wintrust. So patient. Good idea to tap to the corner. Atkins, oh, not sure how she hit that, but she did.
That was so smooth and just so efficient. She didn't have to do a lot to create that. Just a simple little jab move, create a little bit of separation, get the defender to pause, and then knock it down.
Heidemann, nice in and out dribble, ran into the nurse. Good tap away. Smith came away with it, always in the thick of traffic. Alana Smith couldn't finish, tumbling to the deck, and Cardoso the board. Now back comes Atkins. Vandersloot's at the rim. Atkins pass to Nurse. Open three.
Shooting threats on this team right now for Chicago. It's not only gonna create opportunities to knock down more threes, that's a given, but what it's also gonna do is space the floor for driving lanes as well. You have to respect the three-point shooters on this team.
Cardoso will get a block added to her stat sheet there. Carlson couldn't hit. Elizabeth Williams and Rebecca Allen getting set to check in for the Sky. Carly Samuelson and Alyssa Peely ready to come in for Minnesota. Our first substitute.
Last season.
A little shout out on that mic'd up as well to Ann Crosby, Chicago Sky trainer, 20 years with the team now. Sneaking into Magellan mic'd up, as she should.
I can't imagine this franchise without Ann Crosby. She does a little bit of everything.
Atkins with 2 to shoot, has already hit one tough one. Tough rebound down low. That was wnbahighlightstoday who snagged it, led to a 3 from Vandersloot.
Again, three-point threats all around the arc for Chicago this season. And Michaela Onyenwere, she comes in, oh my goodness, Jason, she comes in right away and makes her impact known.
Beck Allen thought that was clean. Instead, Samuelson left. Over at the scores table, see Haley Van Lith getting set to check in along with.
Yeah, you think this fan base is
They're hyped up for her.
Excited?
They're excited. Coming off a really good preseason debut, her Wintrust debut on the home floor. Samuelson got space, had to double clutch though, made the shot tough. Then a tie-up on that rebound that took a while for the tie-up to eventually happen between